Hi, I'm David the Energy Man, and today we're traveling along the Cluck Cluck River to learn about hydroelectric power. Now, hydroelectric power is most commonly created with the help of a dam. A dam is created in an area where there's a large elevation drop, causing water to flow swiftly downstream. Now, the dam blocks water from flowing downstream, which causes it to build up. This buildup creates a potential energy gradient. Let's plunge below the surface to see this in action. Now, as you can see, the water flows through the intake of the dam into the penstock. Let's go inside to see what this does. As you can see, the penstock flows downwards, converting that potential energy into mechanical energy. This mechanical energy is then used to turn a turbine. The turbine connects with a generator, which also turns to create electricity. Now, the water then flows out through the tail race and then into the river, while the electricity flows into the grid. And here's the grid. From here it then flows into your house. Coal can be mined either on the surface or deep underground, depending on where the coal seams are. When coal is mined underground, it is done so using shaft mining, which uses a deep shaft to reach the coal seams. Back in my day, these coal seams were blasted up using explosives, and then coal was extracted using pickaxes and sent through a minecart to the surface. Nowadays, large machines do the work and can mine up to 14 tons of coal every minute. This coal is then sent on a conveyor belt to the surface. This can be extremely dangerous as there is risk of cave-ins, and there's also risk of the disease black lung, which can be extremely deadly. It also has the potential to cause subsidence, where the land above the mine actually sinks down because of the pockets created. On the surface, several different forms of mining can be used. One of them is strip mining. In strip mining, large strips of land are mined, removing the overburden from the top of the coal seam. And then the coal seam is mined and sent away to be processed. Like this. That's fun. Another form of mining is mountaintop removal. In mountaintop removal, the entire top of a mountain is exploded using explosives to reveal the coal seams beneath. The overburden, in this case, is sent to a valley fill in a nearby valley. These valley fills can destroy ecosystems as well as streams and other water sources that occurred before the valley fill. This whole process can be extremely detrimental to the environment because it has the potential to destroy vast ecosystems as well as fill in streams. On the bright side, these areas are then reconstructed into the pristine ecosystem that you see here. Isn't it great? The byproducts of coal extraction and processing are called slurry. Slurry is stored in large impoundments which are ponds. These ponds contain highly toxic and corrosive material, which can potentially leak into the water supply or cause flooding if a dam is to break. This is a coal power plant. Coal power plants turn coal into energy by burning it to heat water, which turns a turbine. First, coal is transported up a conveyor belt into a pulverizer. In the pulverizer, the coal is crushed into a fine powder and is sent to a boiler. In the boiler, that coal is burned to heat water. The water is turned to steam, which then builds up pressure. The excess gases from the burning of coal are released out a smokestack. The coal is then sent to a turbine, which spins, and in turn spins a generator to create power. Then the water vapor runs through a condenser, which pumps in cold water to condense the water vapors. This water vapor is then turned into liquid water and is reused to create more power. Here is the generator, which produces the electricity. And here are the pipes for the condensers. Cold water is brought in from a source such as a river, and hot water is pumped out. At the smokestack, either an electrostatic precipitator or wet scrubbers take the gases and clean out some of the large particles as well as more harmful elements. However, gases such as carbon dioxide and other harmful gases still remain and are pumped into the atmosphere.